On 90.5 WUOL Classical Louisville, I'm Laura Atkinson, taking over for Daniel Gillum for just a few minutes, but for good reason. We are so delighted to have the Yale Whiffenpoofs here in our performance studio in downtown Louisville, where they are going to perform live for us here with lots of our LPM members, lots of familiar faces here. We are so excited to have you guys here as part of your spring tour in Louisville, so please help me welcome the Yale Whiffenpoofs. That was the Yale Whiffenpoofs live in our performance studio here at LPM in downtown Louisville. We are so excited to have you joining us, so excited to have our members here as well. You know, it's spring in Louisville, but that kind of made me nostalgic for September. That was really beautiful. And I'm so happy to be talking to Jake Latz, a Louisville native who is here touring this spring throughout the country, and made a stop here in Louisville.
Yes, so great to be here, Laura.
That's great. So I would love to hear just a little bit about the history of the Whiffenpoofs, just a brief little story about it. It's the oldest a cappella group, collegiate a cappella group in the country. Can you tell us just a little bit about it?
Yeah, so the Whiffs were started way back in 1909. We're in our 115th year this year. And the name of the Whiffenpoof, it started as a offshoot of the Yale Glee Club, which is kind of a funny name for the Yale choir. It's these four members that were getting together in Maurice Temple Bar and just decided to start singing as a quartet. And they came up with the name of the Whiffenpoof from one of the members went to a play on Broadway, and one of the actors was flubbing his lines and trying to stall a little bit and started talking about this dragonfish called the Whiffenpoof. And the member was like, "Oh, that's a great name for an a cappella group. I think I will take that."
That is so funny. So funny name, serious singing, right?
Absolutely, yes.
There was a big change made in the group just a few years ago. So for about a century or so, the Whiffenpoofs have been an all-male a cappella ensemble. And recently, there was a change to allow women into the group. Can you tell us a little bit about that and when that happened?
Yeah, so the Whiffs became an all-gender group in 2019. And we've been going ever since.
Yeah, that must have been a big change. I know, I'm sure on Yale's campus, but also just in the a cappella field in general at Yale.
Yeah, it definitely started. It was kind of the first group to really start to do that of the all-male groups, singing groups at Yale, and a bunch have followed suit since then.
Wonderful. Well, we support that. That's great.
Yes.
And it sounds fantastic. You guys sound really lovely. There is such a fascinating thing that the Whiffenpoofs do each year, and I don't think, everybody knows about it. And once you learn about it, you will be so jealous you won't believe it. Can you tell us about the structure of how it's possible that students are taking not only a national tour, but an international tour each year?
Yeah, so we actually take the entire year off of school. So we're all on a leave of absence. None of us are enrolled right now. That's how we're able to be here in Louisville.
Do you see all those jealous faces?
Yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's how we're able to be here on a random Tuesday in the middle of March. And then we spend the entire year touring around domestically, and then throughout the whole summer, we're traveling internationally. This year, we're going to 22 different countries.
Unbelievable. Gosh, what an experience. And as a young end of college student, I mean, that's got to really just be life-changing.
Yes, it'll definitely be something that we all take with us forever.
Any tips or anything that you've learned about traveling, over and over, kind of traveling for an entire year?
Well, we learned how to pack a 21-inch suitcase really, really well.
Perfect. Well, you'll need that for the rest of your life. That's
yes.
great. One last thing before we get started. I would just love to hear a little bit about how you choose the repertoire that you guys sing, and how do you distinguish yourself from the other a cappella groups at all on Yale's campus?
So the Whiffenpoof repertoire has about 600 or probably more arrangements in our library. And at the beginning of the year, our music director sent a form out, our music director here at the end, sent a form out to us, like seeing what songs we might be interested in, and then starts to curate what songs we start to learn. Right now, we have about 24 songs in our rep that we actively sing.
And this is all memorized?
All memorized.
All memorized.
Yes,
Impressive,
yes.
Yeah.
And then every concert is a different set of those 24 songs.
That's so cool. Well, what a great experience for all of you. Thank you for joining us here in Louisville. It's so nice to have a Louisville native here too.
Yes, I'm so excited to bring the group to my hometown.
Yeah, absolutely. So you will be performing at the Kentucky Center for the Performing Arts, the Baumhart Theater, on Sunday, March 17th at 3 o'clock. And tickets are available at KentuckyPerformingArts.org. Jake, will you just let us know what you're singing to close out?
Yeah, to close out, we'll be singing Anything Goes from the musical Anything Goes by Whiffenpoof alumnus Cole Porter.
Oh, wonderful.
Times have changed, and we've often rewound the clock. Times have changed
since the Puritans
got a shock
when they landed on
Plymouth Rock. If today any shock they should try to stem, instead of landing on Plymouth Rock, Plymouth Rock should land on them. In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking, but now God knows anything goes. Ba-do-ba-doo's not. And good authors too, who once knew better words, now only use four-letter words, writing prose. Anything goes. The world has gone mad today, and good's bad today, and black's white today, and day's night today, when most guys today that win a prize today
are just
silly jigaboo things, and although I'm not a great romancer, I know that I'm bound to answer what you propose. Anything goes, anything goes
when Grandmama, whose age is 80, nightclubs is getting mating with jigaboo. Anything mothers practice, leave forefathers because they decide they'd rather be tennis pros. Anything goes. If saying your prayers you like, if green pears you like, if old chairs you like, if backstairs you like,
the common affairs you like, with young bears you like, nobody
that times have changed and it's not the same. So anything, 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 anything.